What's up guys, my name's Emma.
And I'm Jacob, and welcome to Geeking Out About It.
This week we're talking about Animal Crossing, or as I like to call it, Mortgage Simulator.
Yeah, we're taking a break from our normal content to talk about Animal Crossing because, well, we've been playing an ungodly amount of it over the past couple weeks because, we've been stuck inside.
To be fair, I would have been playing an obscene amount anyway, since Animal Crossing is one of my favorite games of all time, but circumstances kind of allowed for me to do even more.
Yeah, and I started playing because Emma, was berating me to get it. She said, this is so good, this is so good, and she was talking about it constantly. So I just had to see for myself, and I downloaded New Horizons, which is the one that just came out in March.
Yes, March 20th.
Yeah, and it's actually a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it.
Fun. It's the 5th installment in a fairly long-running series. The first one, which was just titled Animal Crossing, was released in 2001. Subsequently, Wild World came out for the Nintendo DS, then City Folk for the Nintendo Wii, then New Leaf for the 3DS, which was actually the first one I ever played, and most recently for the Switch, New Horizons.
Mm-hmm. And then to accompany those 5 console games, we have 3 Spinoff games,
yes.
Right? And one of those is even an Android and iOS
Yes, it's
game.
called Pocket Camp. I like to call it Diet Animal Crossing because it's not really Animal Crossing all the way, but it is a little bit. It's enough to give you a feel for what the game would actually be if you got an actual console version.
Mm-hmm. Now I have to say with New Horizons, because that's really the only Animal Crossing game that I played. Mm-hmm. I did some research, and a lot of them are open world, and that's kind of the premise. But I really say that I have to enjoy that with New Horizon.
Yes.
You start out on this little deserted island, and you get to kind of have some fun with it and do what you want. There's no specific objectives that you have to get done.
You have to get done.
Right.
There are objectives, just you get to choose how far you want to take it and what you want to do with them.
Right, and I think that's the beauty of the game and why it's so much fun is because you have that option to do whatever.
Yes.
And the open world is kind of fun because it doesn't just give you the whole open world at once. You have to gain access to some of the tiered sections of your island. You have to do some of the objectives.
Yes.
And it advances the game,
And that's one of the common aspect between all of them is that it's open world, it's real-time paced, and the collecting aspect of it. You can collect fish, bugs, and fossils to put in your museum. You give those to the curator, Blathers, who's an owl who is terrified of bugs, which is a great part of his
Yeah, it's one of my favorite parts of it.
Mm-hmm. He's just terrified of 1/3 of the museum. But other than that, what's your favorite Animal Crossing villager?
Animal Crossing villager, I think it has to be Billy. I only have 2 Animal Crossing villagers at this point because I'm not extremely diligent at it, but I've been playing it a little bit every day. But Billy, the dank nabbit, that gets me every time, and I break down laughing because it's just so funny. But I'm excited to see where it will go because I just got that package where you put 3 new plots down.
Okay, yeah.
So hopefully I'll have some new villagers joining my island soon.
Yes.
But I'll have to pay off my house expansion.
Yes.
While trying to do that.
That is a fair bit of bells.
Yeah, it is a mortgage simulator. There's capitalism in the game.
No interest though.
Right, and that's nice.
Yes.
But it always pulls me back a little bit because it's oh hey, here's a loan you gotta pay off.
That's another common aspect between all the games because for the first 3, you are just a villager, another one of the villagers in whatever environment that they put you in. But for New Leaf, you are actually the mayor of your new town, and you still do all the other things, but you're in charge of it in a more overarching way. Mm-hmm. For this one, you're actually the island representative, so you still have that sphere of control over your area, just in a different title.
Right, and I just want to bring this back. Essential gameplay for Animal Crossing. It's real time. So from 2001, when the original Animal Crossing came out in Japan, it uses your console's date and time to actually move forward gameplay. So it has the seasons, and it has day and night, and it has
holidays too.
Holidays and hours that the stores
are open and
closed.
Yes.
And I really do kind of love that because it encourages you to play just a little bit every day.
Yes.
And it means that you don't feel like you have to spend hours, right? And because there's no levels to get to, it's just kind of play as you want and enjoy it.
Nicely paced game. But along with that, since there is that real-time aspect, there's actually another thing called time traveling, where if you go into your system's console, you can change the date and progress like at your own pace. Like if you want it to already be Christmas, you can jump to that. And that there is a little bit of division within the Animal Crossing like fan community. Some think that's cheating, others that's just how they grew up playing. So it depends on who you're talking to.
Yeah, I do have to say with the holidays, because I did just experience
Bunny Day,
and it was a Zipper, right?
Zipper, his name's Zipper.
Yeah, I started to get infuriated as I was digging up what I thought to be fossils or fish, catching fish, and it turned out to be eggs. While the bunny was also quite creepy to me, it was the eggs that really got to me.
There was a fair amount of people that were upset with that, but with Zipper, he was like his own character.
Mm-hmm. That is true, and that is kind of nice that they integrate these cute, lovable characters, and they don't always stay on the island. Some of them visit, some of them in New Horizons. We have the traveling saleswoman. What's her name?
Which one?
The one that sets up shop, the textiles.
The textiles? Oh, the Able Sisters?
Yes, the Able Sisters.
Yes, okay, there's exactly. A few. Have you met Sahara?
I have not met Sahara yet.
Okay, and then there's also Sally Mae. She sells the turnips.
I haven't met Sally Mae yet.
Okay, cool.
I'm a little bit behind Emma, needless to say.
But with all those characters, they do have like very deep characterization, and for the villagers, they have, I believe, 11 different personality types. So you've got Uchi, you've got Lazy, you've got what else? Big Sister, Jock, a bunch of others that I'm blanking on right now, but.
Yeah, but I think that's what makes them lovable and why Animal Crossing is so successful.
Yes.
Because this new game has sold already over 2 million copies.
Correct.
And the Animal Crossing franchise has already sold over 30 million. Right, so it's a successful franchise. It's taken the world, and those lovable characters are everywhere. I mean, they've even appeared in Smash. There's multiple characters that have appeared in Smash Bros.
There's 2 of them. It's the villager and Isabelle, who her debut game was New Leaf. She was the mayor's assistant, and she became quickly one of the poster characters for the Animal Crossing franchise.
Yeah. I think we also have to mention Tom Nook.
Yes.
So in the new game, it's Nook Inc. that is providing this travel package. Yeah, the getaway package to the deserted island. And, it's all expenses paid. The travel, airfare, your tent, all that.
Yes.
And of course, you have to pay that off in a loan installment to progress with the non-objective objectives.
Mm-hmm.
But he is a capitalist. Tanuki, that's right.
Yes.
And so he's really cute. It's just
love
lovable characters, and then Timmy and Tommy are
just nephews.
Right, they're just great, and so I think altogether, it's a lot of fun, and it has a lot of escapism in it as well.
But very good coping mechanism for whatever you're dealing with, especially with the situation that's currently happening.
Mm-hmm. And I think I'm sure there's differing opinions on it, but it is kind of relaxing.
Yes.
Yeah, it lets you release a little stress to escape. And to enjoy that. But I think that's about all we really have time for today. So I hope that you enjoyed the episode, and it's a little bit of different content, and I hope you enjoyed having Emma with us. We're gonna try and mix up the hosts a little and provide a little different feel for all the episodes. So let us know in the comments down below what you thought and what you'd like to see in the future. And thank you so much.